You're gonna get through the tunnel and the light's gonna be at the end. It may be very hard, and I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but just know that there's something greater at the end of it. And God has something planned far more bigger than what you imagine.
Yeah, forget all your frustration. Gotta let the music get down in your soul. When your life gets too complicated, gotta let the music get down in your soul. Forget all your frustration and let the music get down in your soul.
Just finished my workout. I went in a little early today, 10:30 right now, so I'm not gonna lie, the morning shifts are pretty good with working out. So the only reason why it was long is because I did my normal workout and then I did cardio. But like, yo, I went crazy. I was literally walking in Costa Rica. Feeling good, guys. Have a great day today. I'm feeling good. You should feel good. Let's go. If you're watching this in the morning, if you're watching this at night, if you're watching this in the afternoon, have a great day, you know. I kind of like these videos of me talking, you know, directly to the camera, me sitting down, just kind of just talking to the camera, hoping I could help, you know, someone watching this. Even if the video doesn't perform well, as long as it helps one person that's watching this, that's all I care about. The best things that happen to you usually happens to you when you least expect it. With whatever you're striving for, with whatever you're stressing about, I say just let it go and just focus on what's in front of you. Focus on like the good, you know, focus on everything that you're currently doing. You know, you're breathing, you're living. I feel like we stress so much about our goals and about our current life situations, you know. A lot of us, you know, go through a lot of problems. You know, the problems I go through are significant. The problems you go through are significant. But what I would say is that you're going through it for a reason. So it's just like, why stress about it? You got to say to yourself, I'm going through this for a reason. You know, we always get caught up with our current problems, and it's, like I said, it's hard, especially being around people like, you know, your family. If you guys go through something together, it's just hard, you know, having that faith, having that hope. But you just got to have that hope and faith. You know, I know it's easier said than done, but it's just like, you got to remember, God's not going to put you through something if he knows that you can't get through it, you know, and that's a fact. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, here we go again, he's going to mention God again. Look at the best things that happen to you. It's when you least expect it and when you least try for it, you know. So it's just like, it just happens. And same thing with the things that you go through. Like, you look back at the biggest problems you faced in your life, you could say that you got through it, you know. It may suck in the moment, but you're gonna get through it, and also you're gonna look back at it and be like, oh, okay, I'm glad it happened. Everything that's happening to you is for a reason. It's for a bigger purpose. And like I said, a lot of people are going to take this information and just kind of blow it off and just be like, oh, here we go again, he's chatting about this and that. But it's just like, I want to go over this because it's something I realized later on in life, you know. So, and listen, I still have my problems, you know. I'm not trying to sit here and pretend that like I got everything sorted out, I have everything I want, like all this stuff, and I don't. Which is why I feel like it's more beneficial for me speaking out on this, because if I know I'm going to get through this, and I know and I have faith into God that he's going to get me to where I'm going to be before I'm there, I feel like my word with speaking on it is a little more significant. Because it's easy when someone says they've been through this and been through that, and it's like they already have everything they want, right? Because you could just look at them and be like, oh, he's just saying that to sound good. But like, for someone like myself, I have all these goals, you know. I'm currently not there yet. I'm 100% yet with everything I want and desire. So it's just like, if I know that I'm gonna get through it, and I have full evidence on it, because problems I faced years ago, I thought it was like the end of the world. I really did. I really thought it was the end of the world. Whatever you're going through, especially a problem, you're gonna think, you're gonna get twisted on yourself. It's just so easy to stress about it and just, you know, say to yourself, why is this happening to me? I'm never gonna get through that. And it's so easy to stress about the current problem, but it's like, why feed in a negative situation based off just you reacting negative about it? You know, I'm not saying if something happens like a death in your family, you should celebrate it, but I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is just that instead of dreading on the situation because it happened already, or you're going through it already, right? Have that moment of realization of like, okay, I'm gonna get through it. God's putting me through this for a specific reason. You just gotta realize that, see it as that, and then just keep moving forward. That's it. You're gonna get through the tunnel and the light's gonna be at the end. And you hear that all the time, but it's a fact. It's hard because when you're surrounded by people that don't really have that mindset, and you know, it could be people you love, you know, like family, friends, close friends, that they don't have that mindset. It's very easy to be sucked in and being like stagnant with whatever problem you're facing, because it's like that loss of hope, you know, with people around you. It's just like people don't have that belief of you're gonna get through it, everything's happening for a reason. Instead, that you just be like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening? My life sucks, this and that, this person's lucky, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, all of us have problems. You can even look at the most successful people or the most wealthiest people that may look like they have it all like down on paper and stuff on the surface, but you don't know their problems. You really don't. You generally don't. So it's just like all of us on earth go through problems, whether you have a connection with God or not. Because at the end of the day, he created all of us. We're all gonna have problems. And it's for a better reason. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever season that you're facing right now, just know that you're gonna get through it. It's gonna work out in the end. Just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present, that's it. Not saying to plan for the future or just whatever, but at the end of the day, you don't know if there's a future, you know? And I know this may sound very corny or whatever, because people say it all the time, but like, it's a fact. You don't know if you're gonna wake up tomorrow. People just be like, shrug their shoulders with it, but it's a fact. Live it more in the present. I don't know this to the T. I'm not gonna pretend I do, but there's a quote in the Bible: to focus on the present, leave the past in the past. We always get it twisted. We always spend so much time on dreading with the problems we face. And instead of dreading on it and causing more anxiety and more stress and just negative feelings for yourself, just look up, look in the light, and just realize it's gonna be okay. I promise you it's gonna be okay. What has led me to say this confidently is praying every day and having a connection with God, because he's taught me this and he is still teaching me. It's not like I went through this and I completed it and I completed this like level or whatever. It's not. I'm still going through this every day. I have my own problems. It doesn't matter if my problems may be big to you or not. At the end of the day, it's my problem. Same thing with you. It doesn't matter if some Joe Schmo down the block is saying that like, oh bro, suck it up, like your problem, like that's not really big. Bro, at the end of the day, that's irrelevant. Your problems is your problem, that's it. You gotta face it face to face with yourself. Prioritize having that connection with God. And for those who may just look at it in a weird way, so be it, you know? But for that one person that could come out of this video and be like, oh wow, like let me establish a connection with God just in general, just to see what Christian's talking about. If I could get you to do that, I feel like I did my part, you know? Because at the end of the day, we were all here to be a bridge. You know, we are all here to serve God. This is crazy for me to say this, because it's like, I wasn't always like this. I'm gonna have friends, I'm gonna have family, I'm gonna have close people that watch this that be like, wow, look at Christian, or just whatever thoughts it may be. I'm not saying that it is a big concern of mine, but I will say that it's very different. Taking a lot of strength and just me realizing the bigger picture to make a video, to sit down, make the video and just talk to the camera like this, let alone do the other stuff I do. Everything is out of comfort, but I think that's the beauty of it. It's the same thing with having a relationship with God. It's not gonna be easy. That's why not everybody has it, but you do have an opportunity to. You have the same opportunity that I have to have a connection with God. That's the most important thing. It all ties together. I said this in my past video, everything is calculated, and I stand on that. You seeing this video, that's not a coincidence. You seeing this part of the video is calculated. It's not, there's no coincidence behind it. So you could take this video and be like, oh, whatever, and just be like, okay, continue with your day. Or you could take this video and just be like, oh wow, like I could use this to reflect, and I could use this to draw a stronger connection with God. It's so crazy, like the things that we face through on a daily basis, and we take it for granted. We literally take it for granted. There's someone out on the other side of the world that wishes they're in your position right now. That's what humbles me and makes me develop a little more strength with the problem I'm facing, because I say to myself, listen, I have a car, I have a nice car, a loving family, you know, I got clothes on myself, do the things I like doing, you know, with cars and just filming and just talking to people, like, but there's someone out in the world right now that doesn't have any of that. And we take everything that we face and we experience on a daily basis for granted. And once you say that to yourself, it makes you realize that the problem you're really going through, it really isn't that bad. Like I said, I'm not trying to say throw it away, but realize that instead of dreading about the situation. It wouldn't be happening to you if God knew that you couldn't get through it. That's what you gotta say to yourself. Because why would God hurt you? God sees something bigger that you don't see. Therefore, that's why you're going through the problem and the issue or the current season that you're facing. Sometimes, like, yes, I'm speaking to a camera, yes, I'm making this video, but I feel like I myself need to hear this. You know, I need to hear this information because it's different when you have it up here and it's different when you hear it and speak it out. If you're watching this, you're not only you guys benefit this, I'm benefiting this from myself, you know? Like, I'm hearing this information. All I gotta say is that whatever season that you're facing right now, it may be the hardest season that you're facing or the longest season that you're facing, just know that you're gonna get through it. Just focus on the present, that's it. And realize that tomorrow's not promised. It may be very hard, and I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but just know that there's something greater at the end of it. And God has something planned far more bigger than what you imagine. Your sufferings does not compare to the joy and things that God is blessing you with. And that's in the Bible as well. I'll put the Bible verse up on the screen right now. Realize that everything's a blessing. Realize that you have blessings. Everybody has blessing. Don't think that you don't have a blessing. You may look at and compare yourself to other people online with what they have and whatever, but just know that you have blessings yourself. God is blessing you. And I just want you to know that. I feel good now. I feel amped up. I feel energized. I feel good. See, like, I feel like I needed to hear that for myself. Not just of me just making the video, but I just feel like I needed to hear all this information for myself. I want to thank you guys. Thank you. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm sweating. Yo, I'm actually sweating. Ugh. Jeez. All right, yeah, it's hot outside. Supposedly we're gonna have a heat wave, but yeah, I'm gonna get the car detailed. Hopefully, I'm gonna make a video on that. But yeah, guys, if you guys want more videos like this, I'm not gonna try to do so much because I don't want to just plan a video. I just want to make it when I have something in my heart. And I had something in my heart, which is why I wanted to sit down, place the camera down. So I don't want these videos to be like planned, you know. I want it to be genuine and natural and sincere. That's why it's not that common that I'm making these videos, because it's just like, it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, let me make this video of this topic, this. It's whatever I have in my heart. If you guys want to support the journey, seeing the clothing brand, seeing cars, yeah, I would say leave a like, subscribe, do all the platforms. It doesn't hurt, right? I appreciate to whoever's watching this towards the end. I really do. Just know that both of us are gonna get through the season that we're facing together. Just know, you know, I'm facing a harsh season. Everything's not sunshines and roses, you know, but I'm grateful for what I have. You know, it could be worse. You know, it could be worse. It really can. So just know that you're gonna get through it. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't beat yourself up on the situation. Just know that everything's gonna be okay. God's doing this for a reason. My name is Christian, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Your life, it's too complicated.